Hey, welcome to the Sequin Butterfly birthday card class. So I'm going to be taking you through today the same directions as the PDF. You went ahead and you should have gotten that link and had it printed out and ready to go. And we're just going to kind of go card by card based on the order that they are in the PDF. So, hope you got all your stuff ready. If you don't, you can always pause it, rewind it, do whatever you got to do. No worries. So let's go ahead and start with the first card. So there's going to be a couple of different green card bases in your package. You got 3 different kinds. Don't worry if you use the wrong one for the wrong card. All of the greens are matching all of the different supplies you're going to have. It's not a big deal. But if you want to keep it just exactly like it is, that I've done it. This green card base is going to be your lightest of all 3 of the greens. If you want to hold them together and see. If not, just grab a green card base and get going. Okay, so these are great. They're already white in the inside and colored in the outside. Love that because it's real easy. You don't have to cut out another piece of white paper so that you can write your greeting, which sometimes I do have to do because I just use cardstock. But these are already pre-made and ready to go. Now, if you noticed in your pack, you got a whole pack of die cuts. It came like this on a sheet. I just popped them all out for you because it was easier. And you can just lay them all out and basically choose which ones you want to use for your cards. There's plenty of options in there. If you want to change it up, knock yourself out, make it your own. But for now, I'll just show you the ones that I picked. So we have 3 little balloons. So you just got to grab 3 balloons. I went already had put some pop dots on them. We'll put those on the side. There's another die cut that says today. So it's just like a little tab. There's a little heart, and then we're going to go to, now of course mine are already gone because I love these stickers and I've basically used everything, even the extra ones. So you'll grab your sticker from here, and you've also got a little strip of paper with these kind of arrows in it. Now you can keep it just like it is, it's going to fit right at the bottom of your card, or what I did is, based on the design you get, all of them might be a little different because I chose a couple of different ones in the same pattern paper piece. But you just cut out a little notch along the arrow so it kind of looks, instead of just like a piece of paper that's flushed end from end, you just have like a little notch cut out. So I just took the Hope You Have a Very Happy Birthday sticker, put it right here to the right. Now I'm going to just go ahead and adhere it down to the bottom of my card. I'm going to leave a little bit of a strip at the bottom. No big deal. Okay, so now my balloons are ready to go. I'm going to just slide this little today part down here too. Forgot about that. You can do it first. It's always easy. I don't put enough adhesive on there so that I can't just scoot it up real quick if I want. Just using my glossy accents because it's easier than using a big tape runner to get on a small piece of die cut. So I'm just going to slip that under there. And right. Okay, and just pop off all of your little backings on your pop dots. I was so excited. I couldn't wait to do this class because I need cards. I don't know. Since my move, I really didn't have a chance to get caught up in a lot of things that I like to do. So I am very happy to have some cards. So I just kind of altered them there, give them a little look. I didn't put any pop dot or anything on the bottom or any kind of adhesive on the little strings, if you will, on the balloon. You know, whatever. I want it to kind of pop up a little bit there. Okay, then I'm going to get my heart. You can put your heart anywhere you want. I'm just kind of keeping things to the right side of the right side there. I'm going to glue this down just a little bit more because it looks like it's popping up a little bit. There. All right, voila, first card is done. Bam, so easy. I did not make these to make your brain hurt. I mean, anybody can figure this out. You could have created these on your own, I am more than sure. But it's just somewhere to start from, you know. Everything doesn't have to be sitting down, recreating something from scratch, reinventing the wheel. Copying ideas from others is the best way to take your own spin on it and do it your own way, but you don't have to sit there and figure, you know, everything out. Okay, this one was fun. I saw this on Jelly Bean Soup's website. They have a great blog, lots of good ideas, but this is what they call, let me me see, what do they call these things? Okay, mini placemats. I knew they had a weird name for it. I call them, you know, little die cut cards. But you get 6 in a pack and they're already ready to go. But of course they're stark raven white. So of course we got to do some fun things to it. So you know me, if you guys have taken classes from me before back in California, I like to give lots of goodies away. Well, doing them online is no different. So you're only going to need 2 out of this pack to create the 5 cards that we're doing. But I'm going to give you the whole pack because I love to give things away. Yay! All right, so you guys can do whatever you want with the rest of them. But for now, what we're going to do is we need this one that looks like a sun, starburst, you know, kind of whatever you want to call it. And we're going to use it as a template, as a stencil. Okay, obviously you can use it again afterwards, but just for fun, I thought it'd be really cool to do this. So we have a little orange piece of paper here. Now yours is going to be cut down to size specifically for the card base. But basically I just lined it up end to end in a corner. And then, oops, you know what? I actually want to do it on the back side. I used a pen to trace with because I'm lazy and I don't want to erase pencil marks or anything. So if that bothers you, go ahead and do it on the back, the tracing, so you won't see once you cut out any black marks that might show. So you just go through and just like when we were little kids, you just go ahead and trace along the outside of this little template stencil. Once you get that done, you're going to want to cut on the black lines. That's the part you're going to cut on. So cutting on the black lines, you will get this nice little cutout of the placemat. So cute. Then I went through and just with, you know, not an ink pen, but one of your archival quality pens, and just put a few dot lines on there for some faux stitching. Just adds a little more interest. Got another die cut here, celebrate, and then another sticker, HB to you. So happy birthday to you. Okay, this one is going to use your, I guess you call it like a linen color. And go ahead and you'll have your piece of blue cardstock that I already have cut and ready to go for you. Just and glue that on the card base, okay? And once you got all your other materials ready to go, then we're going to go ahead and glue down our sun starburst. Okay, I'm just going to use my glossy accents because, yet again, I don't want to mess with a bigger adhesive runner when I can just quickly do this with my little liquid glue. Okay, now this is just going to go in the middle of the card base. Okay, I'm just going to turn it over. I'm sure I got enough glue in there, it's going to squish out on me. And with glossy accents, it tends to leave a little glossy, so I'm just going to take those off. So HBTU sticker goes in the bottom right hand corner. Of course, I've got my little die cut ready to go. Go ahead and scoop off these pop dots. I mean, who invented pop dots? That was like the best thing ever, right? Do you remember when we first started doing scrapbooking and everything's flat and we did all kind of cutouts and all kind of fun stuff? But I remember the day someone showed me a pop dot and I was like, what is a pop dot? I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. Everything's dimensional. Now I'm like, I can't even do things flat, even to this day. So anyway, there's our second card. Again, really cute. Now, of course, I'm popping these up. If you're going to mostly send these through the mail, don't do the pop dots. The more you know, elevated your card's going to be, it's going to be really hard and could get messed up. I've had a really good tip for some friends over the years. They take just another piece of cardstock or a piece of chipboard or, you know, anything you got lying around, cardboard off the cereal box, whatever, and cut it the size of your card and include that in there with it. And it kind of protects the card a little bit for any delicate parts. You can always write on the outside of the card, do not bend, do not send through the machine, something like that, I think it is. But anyway, there you go with that guy. And aren't these just so cute? I love these. This is a fun thing. Anything for me to get an excuse to start playing with stencils and all. All right, let's see what our next card is. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this one is the Celebrate card. Okay, so this card base was just plain white base. It comes already scored for you. You just go ahead, fold it in half. There's no right or wrong way. So you're going to have 2 different pieces of pattern paper. I thought this herringbone was pretty cute because once you put the other one on top of it, it looks like a nice little frame. So go ahead and adhere that first. Adhesive. I don't know about you, I like to use a pretty good adhesive. I find that sometimes my cards are coming apart after a while if I don't. And I know most of the people that, at least they better, right? Who receive my cards, they keep them. So I want something to hold up pretty good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and adhere it to my card base. La 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 la. Okay, good to go. Now we got a bunch of more die cuts. I mean, I know I keep using the die cuts with the pattern paper. They are so stinking cute. I couldn't help it. And how easy can that be? You pop out a few die cuts, put some pop dots on them, yes or no, depending on if you're sending it through the mail, right? And then, I mean, your card is done. So I didn't want everything pop dotted up on this one. So you got your Celebrate at the bottom. I kind of put it a little bit to the right. You see a trend there? I don't know why. I just tend to do it to the bottom right. And then there's a couple of these to choose from. So choose whichever ones you want. I think there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on your die cuts that you can choose from. I just chose It's Your Day, Happy Birthday in green, and Party This Way. You can overlap them if you want. You know, so like the green's covering this or a little bit under, or they should be able to fit with no problem on there without having to overlap them, but it just gives a little interest if you do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adhere my Celebrate to the bottom. Get my pop dots off.